Dynamite. AEW Dynamite. We got to fuse little bitch and it's going to light and explode cause it's dynamite. Dynamite.
Dynamite.
And now, the nigga that loves to hate to love AEW Nkb420. Chill.
Yeah. I'm thinking we gotta bolster this roster. We gotta bolster this little group, this little crew. It's fire with me. Thursday was gray, but Friday was sky blue. The YWO need to recruit Sky Blue. Dante don't know what to do with Sky Blue.
He don't know yet.
If I can't get Nikita, then I want some Sky Blue.
Cause she got yams too.
Thursday was gray, but Friday was Sky Blue.
Not cloudy at all.
The YWO need to recruit Sky Blue.
For life.
Dante don't know what to do with Sky Blue.
He don't know what to do, yeah.
If I can't get Nikita, then I want some Sky Blue.
Because she got yams too, yeah.
Cause she double cheeked up on a Friday. Even when Dante lose, he happy. She need to Timote and Anna J. Bring them yams to me on a hurry. Cause she double cheeked up on a Friday. Even when Dante lose, he happy. She seen the team up with Tay and Anna J. Cause them yams to me on a hurry. Thursday was gray, but Friday was sky blue.
Not a cloud in the sky, yeah.
The YWO need recruit Sky Blue.
Her name is Sky Blue, yeah.
Dante don't know what to do with Sky Blue.
He's so lost, yeah.
If I get Nikita, then I want some Sky Blue.
Cause she got yams too, oh.
Velvet Sky and Sky Blue. Can't have Nasha or say Yomi. I said Nasha and say Yomi instead of Sasha and Naomi. That was hilarious. Sky Blue.
Sky blue, yeah.
Sky Blue.
Sky blue, yeah.
Sky Blue.
Sky blue, yeah.
AEW. Whoa. Hold up.
Yeah, I didn't know. Look, that was another hit. We're going to come out with a compilation of the wonderful songs that have happened at 631 headquarters.
We got to.
Because Mike, do you know what day it is?
What day is that?
It's Hump Day. Yeah, it's Wednesday, so you know what that means. Dynamite hailing from Minneapolis, the home of the reigning, defending mayor of Suplex City, Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, they're from Minnesota.
So here we go again with the results.
Yeah, Minnesota. They talk like the people of Green Bay, Wisconsin as well.
of the matches and shit. The first match of this week's edition of Tony Khan better get his dynamite numbers up because Paul runs the E. We get Darby Allin in a Suicide Tour versus Brody, not -1's Dad King in a effing coffin match.
Oh my God!
In the first, first 12 seconds of this match, Brody was
There was a lazy river of blood coming out of that man's head.
in the first 12 seconds of this match, Brody was trying to match Ric Flair, aka John Moxley's energy by bleeding all over the place.
Oh God!
from Darby's thumbtack skateboard. After King took over by tossing Darby all around the outside of the ring. When Darby started to make his comeback, the lights went out in the House of Black with the returning cuckold, the Rhea Ripley, Buddy Matthews, and Aleister Black whooped 9-inch nails and the Nirvana out of Darby. Then when Matthews opened up the coffin, wobbly leg Sting came out the coffin with a bat, beat on Buddy, beat on King, and Aleister wish he was still in WWE in the closet because he ain't want no beef with Sting as they just stared at each other in the eyes. Darby grabbed the chain, punched King in the head, then he choked him out and said with said chain and fell in the coffin. Darby is now 3-0 in the match that Mark Calloway made famous. 69 grams for me.
69 grams. All right.
Gotta get that one right there, a fifth for some hen dog. A fifth, because Henderson nasty, but it gets you where you need to be. That match was like really brutal.
Hen dog.
That match was brutal, bro.
What you rate it?
Oh, what I rate?
What you rate?
I would have gave it a Corona Light, but I gave it a Corona Extra because I was talking to 420 earlier this week, and I said, I'm not mad at this at all, but I had questions. Did it take all of the House of Black to do that for little Darby Allin?
Yeah.
Really, it was a lot of downtime for. The whole Sting shit took a minute.
Yeah, but little Darby Allin, in the weeks leading up to it, you had motherfucking Brody King destroying Darby Allin, whether it be in the ring, Comic-Con, gas station, grocery store, library, laundromat,
What?
high school,
What?
middle school,
What?
Elementary school,
McDonald's,
Huh?
daycare.
But like I said, I wasn't mad at it because what 420 made mention of, I said, okay, that makes sense. If this is going to be Darby Allin saying he never loses in a coffin match, okay, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Not that I was mad at it at all. I just had a couple of questions. That's all.
John Moxley promo where he said, I'm going to win, and that Pee Wee Playhouse, a.k.a. Stu Hart Dungeon, is mid. Y2J said the same thing, just in reverse. And in the first match of the you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody. Because this match between Rush and Andrade El Igalo versus the Lucha Bros is must see and replay worthy. 9 million dives, counters, and finishes that I couldn't recount or write at the same time of watching. But the ending came when Penta sacrificed himself and his mask to break up the band, only to still lose after the bullhorn and the Hammerlock Double DT. Andrade threw the mask in the crowd. It said, throw it back. Watch this fucking match, 17 grams for me.
And they didn't throw that mask back.
Hell no, nigga, I'm keeping that nigga fuck out of here.
Yeah, this is definitely
putting it on the wall, nigga.
This is definitely a Bud Light Clamato. Clamato, tomato juice and beer, which arguably, well, in my opinion, is quite delicious. They call it a red eye.
You think it's good?
Yeah.
Because you're a weirdo.
Nigga,
You're a weirdo.
Man, try this habanero cranberry
What's
rub.
wrong with hot?
Try this.
No, you mix a fruit with it, like just random fruit. Man, mix this habanero with pineapple.
That shit bang.
This is a habanero.
The jalapenos and the cornbread.
Yep.
Yes, it bangs.
And then you sprinkle, you put a
With some
couple,
cheese in it?
you put a
That
couple
shit
of,
smack.
you put a couple of dates in there.
I don't know. No, you going
Couple
too
of
far.
dates in
Here.
Plums.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
One raisin.
And then he looking at me, I was like, you don't think that shit sounds all right?
Hey.
Hold up.
The Young Bucks, a.k.a.
No, but before you go any further, can we take a break with the Destroyer? Because I seen
That shit was fire.
Andrade take a Destroyer
Oh.
on the apron, on the hard part of the apron.
And we don't have to quit the Destroyer. These niggas gonna need to sell the Destroyer.
And 2 seconds later, this nigga is right back up. Like, if you take a Destroyer on the hardest part of the apron, logically to me, you're supposed to be out. That's it for the match. I'm done.
He's supposed to retire.
Yeah.
That shit
But the
blew
Young
up.
Bucks are looking thirsty as they try to reunite with the Cowboy, the other Adam Page, which said, "Nah, bros, once bitten, twice shy. Y'all should tag with fuck you, Brand, and cut the camera off."
So are we getting Omega next week
I don't know.
at the How to Train the Dragon show?
Yeah.
Yes.
HBO's hey, we need some subscriptions. Dino Kane beat the fuck out of Anthony Henry. Cause he's a dinosaur. He's a dinosaur.
Augusta, Georgia native.
I do like Dino Nuggets.
And Christian Cage got on the big screen and was talking shit. And then Jungle Perry went to the back and they started to brawl when Dino Kane went to break it up. Then Dino Kane went all Glenn Jacobs and started attacking Pat Buck. Hit that motherfucker. Jungle Boy said, "Oh, nigga, that's crazy. I almost ran this nigga over, but you headbutted Pat Buck. That's crazy."
It is so beautiful. Like if Tony Khan, if he fools me and Dino Kane doesn't side with Christian, you got me, Tony. But
It don't make any sense
I still
if you
feel like
did.
the writers on the wall. You have Dino Kane, who is still, in
Damn, Rick.
in heel form.
Yep.
Nothing has changed.
The theme music, all of that
None
shit.
of that. But he sided with, and it's the same thing. We've seen it with the Undertaker and regular Kane going into what it was a Shawn Michaels casket match. Kane sided with the Undertaker when it came to that specific match. Kane is the one that turned on Undertaker, set his ass on fire.
Ablaze.
Rest in fossils.
So do we think that Luchasaurus is about to set that man Jungle Boy Jack Perry on fire?
Nah, he gonna choke slam from a high spot. And then this is what's gonna happen.
Like he'll probably go.
Don't do a flaming table.
Rusev is still in the closet with a promo about who makes the best promo in the dark, him or Aleister Black. Pow, got him. And the only people who want to join the factory are bums as QT Marshall approaches Powerhouse Hobbs.
Miro said, "Get your hands off me, Julia."
I don't like it, and I'm gonna burn their house down. Only my wife, she can rub me on my nipples. My nipples.
It was looking kind of.
Dang, I was like, okay, Julia.
Oh man, we getting Lana. That's what I'm ready to see. Man, the hell out. I'm getting Lana. Come on out. Ding, 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 ding. And the only people who want to join the factory are bums as QT Marshall approaches Hobbs and said, "We gonna lose to Ricky Starks. Are you gonna watch the screen like the tribal chief, aka a regular human, or from the side like a PG era weirdo?"
I would say, hell no, he's only y'all losers.
Ding, 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 ding,
Hey, well,
ding, ding, ding,
Powerhouse Hobbs
ding, ding,
might as
ding,
well
ding,
do
ding,
something
ding.
with himself. I don't see this going anywhere for him, if I'm honest.
Google me. I've got to go. Dotman211.
We ain't need no exit strategy for you, nigga. Get the hell up out of here. Get up out of here.
Get the getting.
Get out of here.
Get the getting.
Get the fuck out of here.
Down.
Get the fuck.
Oh, God.
Look at him.
Oh, God.
It broke.
Oh.
It don't work anymore. Because he's a dinosaur. I'm a dinosaur. Hey. Back up out my stuff. Back.
We friends. I'm gonna take a bullet. You can shoot me next time. You wouldn't think about it until I grab you.
Please don't.
You wouldn't think about it.
Please don't shoot him while I'm here.
All right, Joe.
I'm a dinosaur.
Or he'll try to fight him to get through the door.
Jay Lethal and Sanjay Dutt were okay. Kali called out Wardlow and challenged him again to a TNT title match, which brought out the ROH tag champs to have a little skirmish with the guy who lost to the 73-year-old Ric Flair.
Woo!
Whoa. Oh, and a side note, why in the fuck is the BCC, the Jazz Club, Eddie the Lovable Loser Kingston, Hollywood Blondes, are not in the trios tournament. We got the truth, but like, why do we have the truth busters?
Right.
Like, why are they prominent in this? Like, unless you're just trying to have different groups pop up and just throw some life into it, and you just don't showcase all of them at one time. But like, truth busters and it's who else is in the tournament that's kind of weird.
Only other like weird thing I know is the truth busters, but like I didn't ask for that.
I mean, like, they just the NXT
I wanted
throwaways. Like,
I wanted Blackpool Combat Club.
yeah, like why we don't
Jericho
have?
Appreciation Society.
Unless you just bringing them later, like you bringing like the Undisputed Era, we're not gonna see them yet. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be fresh new matches between those three. I don't know.
I honestly wanted Adam Cole and Red Dragon. I think they have to win this tournament.
No, they're not even in it. So
That's what I'm saying. Like this is crazy.
unless maybe that's the swerve. Maybe next week they take out the fucking Young Bucks and Undisputed Era joins it, but I just can't see because who will they be facing? Who will they be facing? Young Bucks will be facing Alistair, Roosh, and Dragon Lee.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see that being Undisputed Elite taking on them. I just don't see. It don't make any sense to put heel versus heel in that.
It doesn't.
In that aspect.
It doesn't.
I don't know. Speaking of the JAS, Anna J choked out Rebel while 2.0 talk shit about Moxley.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, I was like, yo, that's Rebel. Yo, she taking it. Heels, faces, dudes. It don't even matter, yo. You gonna get it.
Just take like. I was like, what her?
Ricky Starks beat up an old tag partner, insert lower mid-card factory talent here with a Rochambeau and a spear. And we get 2 dime sighting. Nick Colorado was hilarious, dressing like Tony D from NXT.
I was like, hey, yo.
3 grams for me. Powerhouse Hobbs destroyed the TV while he was watching the match from back. What you give that match? What you rate it?
I'm gonna give it a Mike's Hard Lemonade.
All right.
It's at every cookout. It does what it need to do. It's not bad, but Tony Khan got a.
Man, it was a lot of fucking promos back to back to back. I just realized, like, as I'm reading it, like, damn, this is a lot of promos.
Tony Khan got a. Like, is he trying to become Raw?
He got to do something. Where, you know, you can't just have stories where. Don't get me wrong. I'm better than you. Stories will never not work in fucking wrestling. Like, I'm the best wrestler. You ain't shit. That's always gonna be something. But when you got so many new talents that don't have a 10-year history, and then they're not feuding with people who have a 20-year history, who feuded with people who had a 30. You know what I'm saying? There's so much lineage in WWE and talents from the E, where you have a lot of not only old WWE talent, but you have a lot of new, just undiscovered talent. So you don't, you know, it's wrestling, but it's still lineage is still a big thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Rey Mysterio and Triple A is a big fucking deal. You know what I'm saying? Like we get that. Just shit like that. You know, we'll eventually get it once, you know, especially when I think around year 5 where you got like, man, we got 5, like year 5 and year 10 where it's like, and we got a lot of history now.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, shit, even TNA got history, but man, they just have a lot of bad history. ain't nothing revisionist about that. There's a lot of bad shit.
They hired Vince Russo.
Yeah. Fuck nah. The worst part for me was Hogan
era.
Oh man, Hogan and Bischoff. That shit was so stupid.
Hogan, Bischoff, Flair,
turning fucking Jeff Hardy heel,
like
trying to make Mr. Kennedy a fucking corporate guy, like just shit like that.
He was the face of TNA for a minute.
Mm-hmm. Because they did him dirty, you know, in WWE, but like
bring him back.
I don't know. I think he's one of those guys that they don't need. So, Granddaddy Ass said the Ass Boys ruined the Dumpster match and his legacy, and he missed scissoring Anthony Bowens. Then Stokely tried to give the Ass Boys a business card, and granddaddy ass said, hell no, I need me to get fuck away, my boys, boy. Best friends promo was with the Scrubs from NXT. Madison Rain got her ass beat from Jay with a counter to the cross range into a jaded for a win. Goddamn Kiera with them white motherfucking pants. She got to have the fattest ass in AEW.
I got my white pants.
I got my white pants on. Anthony came down and chased away the champ and held the TBS title, which leads me to believe that we get my chocolate Amazonian goddess TBS champ versus Ember Moon.
Please.
Thunderstorm, where we talk about the injured Chris Stanley. We talk about how injured Chris Stanley, and I think it's a 3-way with the doctor at All Out.
Yeah.
And in my second, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody. Because this match is must see and replay worthy as Jon Moxley choked out the Lionheart Y2J, but fuck all that as CM Punk made his return and cleared out the ring, and the two champs had a face-off as Mox gave him the middle finger, and this is our main event at All Out.
Yes,
please,
sir.
Oh please,
yes,
let's have MJF return during or at the end of this match at All Out. 17 grams for me. What did you think about the match between the Lionheart and the leader of the BCC?
That gets a keg of whatever your favorite alcohol is.
It was a good match, man, all the way through, bro.
It was.
I fucked with everything about it. You be still showing that, like, when Jericho was letting himself go, you could tell he could, like, he's got to keep a certain weight for him to really go. Like, he started getting that pot belly and just on the road. Like, he just can't really go in the ring. But this match definitely showed, like, Jericho could still do Jericho shit. Like, and I feel like, man, Jericho still got, I mean, I'm gonna keep saying he got 2-3 more years. So he really only got 2-3 more years. Like, I still think he got a strong 2 more years of being at this level, which is a very fucking high level. It's
a championship
you know what I'm saying,
level.
Man. Were you still not getting lost in the shuffle in multi-man matches? Where they're not doing multi-man matches?
You're not Matt Hardy.
Yeah, you're not doing these big matches so they can hide your weaknesses. You doing one-on-one matches where you shine it with any talent that you put in the ring. The match he had with Uter was good, but this match was off the fucking chain.
Was great.
Yeah, like blood, stretching, submissions, false finishes from the fucking Judas effect. I loved everything about it.
And this had to happen this way.
Yeah.
It had to happen this way. Because how else do you bring CM Punk back?
Well, this is one thing about it, I kind of knew it was going to happen just because how they kept on talking about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't the interim champ. He's not an interim champ. He's a real champ. He's not the interim champ. They kept saying that shit all the way through the show, so I knew something about it like that was going to happen. But, so what was your last shot for the show?
CM Punk coming back.
Yeah. I think it's the same. Like,
anytime
can't be anything
CM
else
Punk
but that.
comes back, it's going to be, like, people talking about that still. Saturday.
Well, yeah, it's Friday, so you know what that means. Rampage coming from the same place that Dynamite did. So here we go again with the results of the matches and shit.
Minnesota.
The Daniels had a promo about Brian being an old beat up chump and Garcia being the new Dragon Slayer. 2 out of 3 falls match this Wednesday on HBO's Max's the desperate attempt to get subscriptions. What you think of the promo?
It was good. I feel like these AW promos are missing something. Like this whole week is like,
but they're kind of, like I said, when you don't have story, you don't have shit to pull from. Besides that, I'm better than you.
Yeah.
I'm not going down yet. You know what I'm saying?
but they could act like the whole Eddie Kingston Jericho feud, it was about like being better than him, but like it was so many elements to that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. This is bland.
That's what I'm saying. Like but it was a good promo, I guess, nonetheless.
Oh yeah, I mean, and plus we kind of already seen Daniel Bryan. I'm gonna fight back, and we've seen that kind of promo before, so
all the time, all the time.
We had Sammy Guevara and Ty Mello, not Ty Conti.
Ooh,
beat Dante Cena.
Oh,
and Sky Blue. Man,
she looked good. Boy, she looked good.
Sky Blue.
And that ring gear she had on Friday
is double cheeked up. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense how double cheeked up Sky Blue is.
Whew, Jesus. And her we need her to go to WWE just so we could get a Takeda versus Sky Blue match.
Put them together. Brunette, blonde, yammed up and yammed out. That's what they can call themselves. One she yammed up and Takeda yammed out. God damn. They retained the AAA Mixed Tag Team Championships. Again, after the match, Guevara accepted Eddie Kingston's challenge for a match at All Out. We get the old follow the buzzards, Parker Boudreaux, as he defeated Dotman 211 on Halloween 2010. That's when he still had hair. In a quick match with a finisher, I think he needs to change. That whole suplex.
It's got to go, bro.
It's not. He's not doing it like I forgot who used to do that move, but like you gotta spin fast in the air to come with that like rock bottom moves. I think he needs something else. He needs to not try to beat Brock Lesnar. Right. That's where you fucking up at.
Right.
You're not built like Brock Lesnar. It looked like you just stopped trying.
He almost went out like his brother.
Fuck that.
He almost went out like his brother.
Look, that's why you was motherfucking. You got all these problems with your head, nigga. That's a whole steel cable, and that was part of the match because he's straight up punching on your ass, nigga. What the fuck?
Oh, Undertaker's solid.
He holding it. He squeezing your shit, nigga. He ain't even open it.
Because there's only one way he can open it for real, bro. He got to twist that rope.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What the fuck?
Why do I not remember this?
It was shit. Fuck. That shit's crazy right there, yo.
He got Stu.
No, that's Gerald. That's Gerald Briscoe right there.
Well, he got Gerald going for a ride.
Oh, he got John Dooley right there.
Oh my God. Damn, John. No, that's like breaking dick, bro.
Gun Club defeated Eric Redbeard and Danhausen in a quick ass match that I was surprised with after Granddaddy Ass pulled the rope down and one of the ass boys hit a famouser. What you think?
We got to stop just giving people the famouser because we don't know what other finisher to give them.
I mean, what else? I mean, if anybody, they should be the ones to get it.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying in general, like,
I don't think that should be a finisher nowadays. Like that should be, a signature move. Like,
yeah,
that should never be nobody's finisher.
Move.
Or unless you're doing like maybe a top rope finisher, or a top rope famouser, maybe that.
I mean, that'll put you away.
Yeah. Daddy Ass cut a promo afterwards saying that his sons need to step up, and Stokely half the way showed up after to still try to give them a card. This time they just walked away and said, "Nah, nigga, I told you first time. My daddy watching." A Hook interview that was interrupted by
I love Hook, man.
This nigga from Jersey Shore who challenged Hook to an FTW match this fight will take place next week on Rampage. Yeah, that's motherfucker. You know who that is? That's Jenny.
Yeah.
Jenny's dude. Like,
Yeah.
I thought they was never really gonna use you on anything, bro.
Like, ever.
Like nothing.
Like the fact that they got him, I was like, what?
Funny shit happened where motherfucking Mark Henry was doing the promo for it's time for the main event. Fucking Orange Cassidy was like, it's enough talk. He was like, nah, that's my line. I don't believe in anything of this Aria Davari Trustbuster shit. I get where you're trying to go. I mean, I really don't get it because that faction looks so much like the factory. Like, why do we need two factory type factions? Like, yo, we don't need a group of scrubs. Like, y'all can kind of do away with some of these. Like, these are the fat that y'all need to trim. Like the QT Marshalls.
Yeah.
I don't see nothing in Aaron, so I'm pretty sure he's got something of value somewhere, but I don't see nothing in him. Like
Send them to
Roy
Impact.
Kakamachu.
Send them to Impact and let them stay there.
Yeah, like that's where they can flourish at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like them, Parker Boudreaux, all that. Like Aria Davari.
Yeah.
I mean, Aria Davari is a good backstage producer because he produced the tag team match between a Thunderstorm and Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter last week. So
I remember that.
just as a
And that was a hell
motherfucking
of a
producer, I'm cool with you, but
And well, if he's that great of a producer, he might be more valuable in Impact too, because some of the matches they produce aren't hitting. Some of them aren't, but they're putting out a decent product.
I mean, it's just the talent there as far as females go, man. It's not just up to par yet.
I know.
Nah, it can get there, but it's just not that. But Orange Cassidy defeated Ari Davari. Parker Boudreaux confronted Cassidy after the match. Sonny Kiss gave him, oh my God, a fucking low blow. And that was it. I don't care about this faction. Like,
I don't.
But what's crazy is like that there's an audience for Sonny Kiss because he was getting pop in that Parker Boudreaux match. Like they were like everything that he did, they was getting pop for. So like there's an audience for it. I just don't understand this group. Like what? Unless you're just gonna have just weirdos. But like I said, that I see that in the faction. I mean the factory. Like I don't see.
You don't need two of those. Like you said, you just don't need two of those.
Don't need two of those at all. What was your Roach clip last shot of this match?
My last shot of Rampage is probably gonna be. It's gotta be Rebel choking everybody.
Right.
It's got.
Well, you mean Anna J choking Rebel out?
Yeah. Anna J choking Rebel out.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah. Where can they find you at?
Big_Miles540. That is Twitter. That is Instagram. That is everywhere you can find me. Off the Top Rope Podcast. Go check that out. But please, 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 don't forget to Google Dotman. Gotta plug them in there.
Google me, bitches, Nkb420. And this has been the most unapologetic wrestling podcast in all the annals of the internet and all the bowels of Wi-Fi. You have been listening to Hayes
Hops
and Turnbuckles. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you. Everybody gonna die.
But I ain't tripping. I'm good. I'm straight. Verified members ensure all my touchdowns. It's gonna get to the residents. I'm good. That's coming right back. Verified members got me.
Oh shit.
So we in here. Yeah. We in here. Yeah. I'll tell you, nigga. Yeah. Bang. Yeah. Bang. Honestly, things were better when you lied to me. You can't be focused on the prize if you don't ride with me. You tell me, look me in my eyes, but your eyes deceive. Family faking like they bout to check my masterpiece. And drinking this makes it worse. Things were better when you lied to me. And smoking just makes it worse.
Things were better when you lied.
I get wasted till it hurts.